on the side. It's Sunday, and as always, we're highbrow tonight, or as highbrow as we can be when we're dealing with people like this. So proud. Now, in case any of you missed the action this week, as if you would dare, we've put together a little recap of the week just gone. Let's remind ourselves.
Authorization required.
Every single chair has gone.
Birthday sex, huh?
Oh my God, I heard you. Is that a bit fun?
Wipe your face.
Oh.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Dina, just swallow.
Do you know what I mean?
She's attractive.
Where's the fucking Oscar?
Fuck off, Aaron. People being bullied.
Do you understand how unacceptable this kind of language is?
Yeah, fucking weird.
What a pussy. I won't go down without a fight.
I'm sorry about doing this.
Love Freddy.
I'm very negative. You're actually taking the piss. I'm nervous. With a knife in my back.
Lydia!
Ultimate mattress! Can we have Luke's balls back, please?
Fake relationship.
How's it
on
fake?
national TV is disgusting.
We'll see when we're out here,
We'll
then.
see. It's disgusting. Tits around.
So that was week 4, summed up nicely, but it's now time to unpick all of that fun and talk about the week we've just watched. As always, I am joined by a tremendous duo. The first time this guest met Lydia, he was giving her a comedy roasting inside the house. Now he has to sit next to her for the whole show. Hashtag Orcs, it's Jeff Leach!
Don't be pulling faces, man.
Joining him, it's psychologist Dr. Funky I love her. And finally, she's danced with the biggest stars in the world, but I have a feeling the highlight of her career was dancing with the Brian Dowling Dancers last night on this very stage. It's a victory numero 4. It's Lydia. But before we get carried away with our chat, Jamie wants to hear from you. Is that not right?
I loved our chats yesterday, guys. Should the public be the ones who nominate housemates? And of course, is Ashley letting down Essex? That caused a bit of a Twitter storm, but we don't want a Twitter storm in my phone room. What the? So if you've got something to say about our housemates or need some advice, love life or work issues and so on, give us a call on this number. £20 bet. Back to you, Alice.
She's got a little bit, it's just here. Thanks, Jamie. Right, should we get going? Let's get going. First up, let's talk eviction. Jeff, were you surprised? Oh, were you surprised the public safety?
I love how you made it a bit more theatrical, as if your outfit was
I love the
enough.
drama.
I want to sound like a Dalek every time I ask a question.
Were you surprised the public safety?
I was a little bit, actually, because whilst I gave Lydia a bit of a roasting when I went in the house, she was an amazing housemate. Like, you were like a Machiavellian character, wasn't she? And you weren't sort of playing Lady Macbeth, Machiavellian, whispering in people's ears, getting people against each other. It was beautiful. And now Dina is... she's just a bit boring, really, for my taste.
She's kicked off a little bit this weekend, hasn't she?
She started standing up for herself.
Definitely.
So maybe now that Luke S and her have this tension, over the next few weeks, she's going to really step up a gear and start showing her true colours. Maybe.
Do you think this was the confidence boost that she needed, Dr. Funky?
Definitely. I mean, Dina is changing in the house. Before, she thought no one liked her. Now she's thinking the public actually like me. I'm going to empower myself in the house. And you're seeing a change in character in Dina. So definitely she's got the boost that she needs.
Dina's letting rip. Lydia, how do you think the house has changed since you've gone?
It's probably changed for the better. Well, I mean...
Oh, you're so self-deprecating. Boo-hoo, Lydia, come on.
No, I think that people's personalities are coming out a bit more. I think Dina's definitely starting to show she's a bit more gutsy, and I think that it's going to be just an interesting show, definitely.
You're going to keep watching?
Oh yeah, definitely, of course,
Good.
yeah.
Well, on to this week's task. A good task, Jeff?
A fantastic task, yes. Yes, I like balls.
Balls? Lydia, you've said that you would have watched the nominations.
Yeah.
Were you surprised that Luke S didn't?
Well, Yeah, because we thought maybe he was in there for like an hour and a half or something, and we thought
It's a long
something's going. Yeah, we
time.
were like something's going on. So when he came out and said he hadn't, we were like, but maybe he has, because you're always very paranoid in there. But
Were you worried he was having another undercover action with Ashley?
well, I didn't know about that.
On
I
his
knew
own.
nothing about
On
that.
his own in the because they can't really show that, can they? Just Luke S self-romancing in the
Not for an
dining
hour and a
room.
half, anyway. Dr. Funky, were you surprised?
I wasn't surprised at all. I mean, Luke S is playing the game like everyone in the house. He spent 1 hour and 30 minutes deciding whether he should look at the nominations. Luke S is the type of character that if he wants to do something, he does it spontaneously.
Yeah.
He didn't do that. So he knew the public will be watching, thinking that he's contemplating, thinking that he's thinking about the group. He's not thinking about the group, he's thinking about himself.
You can't hide the truth from Funky. You
Yeah,
can't hide the truth from that.
Well, let's remind ourselves of that moment.
This is Big Brother. Luke, if you choose to press the play button, you will be able to watch a revealing DVD about some of the housemates' nominations from the past 3 weeks.
Oh, wow. Ah! I could do it and I could say that it was a man. Oh, I don't think it. Fucking bastards. Would be good though, wouldn't it? It's only 5 points.
I love that dramatic grab at the door.
That was
Do
rubbish.
you think any of the other housemates would have been able to resist?
Sorry, Lydia. The only person I think that wouldn't have been able to resist was probably Lydia would have, and she said she would have, watched the nominations. But that's because she probably wanted to see it. And, no, Lydia's up front. She never, one thing about Lydia, she says what she means when she's in the house. But I think
And
everyone
that's
else...
less about willpower, probably just about how useful that could have been to watch it.
Absolutely. She would have had some ammunition. Oh, you nominated me. But I think, generally, no, I think only probably Lydia.
Did you believe when he came out that he was telling the truth about not having watched it?
No, just because he was in there for so long, and it poses the question that you've hit the nail on the head, because why would you be in there for that long? It's just a case of, okay, yes, no, so we thought something's going on.
It was all a bit fake, wasn't it? Like, oh, what on earth should I do? I don't know how I can deal with it. No, I couldn't, but could I?
Well, Jeff, what would you have been tempted by?
I've been tempted to slap Aaron across his smug face. That's what I've been tempted by.
Right. Well, another interesting event this week was Scott's hair. Let's remind ourselves of that.
What number you got it on?
1.
No.
Do you know, Scotty?
It's like all come round for the freak show.
Right, Scott, you just want it all round.
I don't know really.
Watch when he raises his hair. You guys, when he's got it up.
Ready, 1, 2,
3, go. Fuck it.
Just shave it all off. Shave it all off for me.
Scotty, look, I can't look. Get me a hat.
No, I can't look. I won't look. No, sorry. I just can't look at him. What happened there, Lydia? What was that?
I think it's just started off, it was just going to be a little trim, and then it went higher and higher and higher and
Did
higher.
they understand what the numbers mean? Because they just immediately scalped him.
Oh, no, they knew exactly what they were doing. They knew exactly what they were doing.
Well, Scott really wasn't happy with it. So why did he let them do it?
Well, he wasn't happy with it from what we saw.
With the result?
Yeah, but he knew, because he felt his head and he realised that it was quite low. He let them continue doing it. I think at that point, Scott wanted to be part of the gang. You know, the 3 guys, hang out with them, sort of... And that
we got an... Oh!
But I think
How dare you?
That's why Scott allowed him to do it, because it was kind of... They kind of bonded a little, more so than I
It was a moment where he was one of the lads, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
Jeff, any insight into that? Would you have let someone shave
Yeah,
your
I
head
think
to
he
be
looks
their friend?
awful, and I live in Shoreditch, so I mean that's saying something really.
Well, they
he
did
looks
say that was
terrible.
sort of
I'm
the
allowed
look.
to slag him off though, because I used to have a poodle that looked exactly like him.
Oh,
so
there you
Really.
go. Lydia, where does Scott fit into all of this?
When I first went in the house, they asked me who I thought the kind of clever game players were, and I said Scott and Caroline, because they were flying very low under the radar, and I think he's still doing it now. He's just like on a plateau, and it's just it's all the same. But I think something's brewing with Scott. I think he could blow.
He's like a growth, isn't he, on Caroline? You never see him unless he's like slouched like that on it. It's like that guy in Total Recall with the thing on his stomach. That's what Scott is.
I like to think that he's Caroline's conscience. He always seems to say something
Conscience? No, the
sensible.
devil on
the devil on the shoulder.
Do it, darling. That's what he's like.
Well, Ashley put quite a lot of pressure on him in tonight's show. How do you think he coped with it?
I think he coped well. But Scott, again, Scott being the game player he is, he came in the room, but he knew they were all going to ask him, and he was sort of like trying to pretend that he's really nervous, and he wasn't nervous. He was controlling what information he was given. So even though he didn't tell them verbally, but
and he said, "I'm not going to repeat everything that was said." Yes, that's correct.
So even though he wasn't really pressurised by Ashley, he knew what he was doing.
He's cool as a cucumber. Well, we'll have more to chat about with the who fits in where later. But for now, you've heard our thoughts in here. What are your thoughts out there? It's always good to share, so get in touch and tell us all. You can reach us on Twitter or through our website. After the break, I'll be getting psyched up with this lot, and Jamie will have some exclusive house action for you. See you in a bit. Welcome back to Big Brother's Bit on the Side. Think of us as the Ed Miliband inquiry to the main show's banking industry. We know something dodgy's going on in that house, and we're going to find out, for God's sake, and we're going to hold those housemates to account, so it really gets to me. Hashtag highbrow, though. I was quite proud of that. Right, back to those bankers in the house. Big Brother's been listening to them droning on all bloody week, and here's some exclusive diary room chat.
Everybody's just gonna just be a little bit more cutthroat, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never like seen the whole show and seen the whole deal, so I never knew how it was gonna be. But just about no matter what, everybody's for themselves to a certain degree. So it's just how you're gonna get there, and everybody's trying to get there by jumping onto somebody's coattail. You know what I'm saying?
I can't believe there's such a divide already, and people are just going with everyone else. Like, it's amazing how much people can be influenced in here. And also, like, I've always found that there's always been a really diverse, unique, like, characters, and everybody's had their own opinions. But in here, it just seems like one person says something and other people agree just to save face.
For me, there's no sort of, like, connection there when it comes to, like, relationship, that sort of attraction. So it's dead easy and relaxed to say, oh, Laura's rubbed something in my back, or Lauren tickled my arm, or give us a hug. Do you know what I mean? So I sort of connect with Lauren on that level. But I don't fancy her, and I wouldn't want to go out on a date with Lauren or anything like that. If that also makes sense. Bit of a strange situation, Big Brother. I don't know how it's going to end. Is it going to end in tears or what? Give me a clue if you're seeing what I'm not seeing, because you're seeing everything. Does my hair look all right?
Well, that's what they've been saying in the diary room, but let's talk about what we've seen in the house. Our panel is still here to analyse our residents. Dr. Funke, we've noticed there are lots of divisions, there are factions. Can you talk me through the groups that we're seeing?
OK, there are two distinct groups that we have, which have been termed as the insiders and the outsiders. So the insiders being Ermm, Connor, Lucas, probably Ashley, and maybe Siobhan. And then the outsiders, who are sort of outside of the insider group, are Luke A, Adam, Dina, and Lydia when she was there, and Lauren.
OK. So do you think that you were a firm member of that group? Did you feel like you were...
I would say I was almost like the leader of the group. I kind of...
Makes you modest, that's all.
No, I was.
But you were influential, weren't you?
Well, because what happened was a lot of people in there. No, a lot of people in there. They weren't as kind of outspoken in their views and stuff. And I saw that there was this thing on the outside, and I knew I didn't fit into the inside, so I just kind of. Yeah.
All this talk of outsides and inside. I thought we were talking about Benedict together. This is terrifying.
So, Dr. Funke, Luke A.
Right.
He's quite prominent, you think, is that right?
I feel that Luke A is probably one of the most powerful housemates in there. On the outside, we wouldn't realise that. Now, you think of Luke A. I see Luke A as being the leader of the outsider group, in the sense that he has actually got people and talked to them. I call him the voice of reason group. So they don't want to be part of the in-group who are being loud and boisterous and whatsoever. He's obviously taken a step back, not conforming. So have you noticed that people are gravitating towards
They still
Luke
love
A?
a bitch, though, don't they, that group as well?
They still like it,
but they like to think they're a bit more, well, like highbrow Sunday, they like to think they're a bit more highbrow.
I think they're a bit more civil. They're not like them. They can think about things and don't take things too far as they do, the inside.
What do you make of that group, Jeff?
Well, I don't know. I think they're just a bit bitchy, really. I think it's just just because they sit around with cigarettes going, oh, yes, doesn't mean you're not still bitching about each other. They're doing the same thing, just in a quieter fashion.
They've marketed it better.
Also, Lydia's had a pretty hard time of it, right? And I'm sure she did some amazing things in the house and some positive things. When showed the nasty bits, there's going to be like a Big Brother DVD extras DVD of her like feeding orphans and singing to the birds and the squirrels. She's not all bad. She's not all bad.
As much as I'd love to show you that edit now.